Well, good a time as any, I guess. Tonight, I'm going to be reviewing a very special piece to me. This is the 2007, though this is a later model, Lifesize Gemmy, realistic, quote-unquote, Deadeye Drake. Now, this one came out in 2007 with the silly, cartoony version also coming out that year. That one had two versions itself. That one had one that had the same movement that he does with the torso and the arm, and it also had the much more common version with neither of those movements and just like, you know, normal Gemmy movements like him and him and him. But this guy only had the version of him where, you know, the arm and the body turn, which is cool. I like that movement a lot. The original 2007 version actually featured a bit of a different mechanism. It shared the same mech with the Jason that came out the same year, and it was a lot worse than the newer mechanism. This one is a newer model. I believe mine's a 2009, and yeah, the main difference is that the arm position is different. So instead of starting like really low and going up, or no, actually no, he started up, I think, and then went down on his movement. This one will go up when he's, you know, to move, and then go back down and then reset to the middle like this, which is really cool because it makes his default pose really nice looking. Other than that, there's pretty much no other differences besides the fact that these later models have an external tri-me jack. You can kind of see down there, which is interesting. This particular version was at Menards, probably for $100 to $150 if I had to guess. I'm gonna lean more towards like $150, knowing Menards and the fact that he's like a pretty deluxe piece. His costuming is gorgeous. I love his costume so much. I just love everything about him. He's just so cool. I love his audio as well. I love it. He's one of the only, actually no, the only Gemmy prop that has a custom bass. The prototype had a regular bass though, and it just looks fucking weird to me. But yeah, he's the only one. I wish they did this more. This is so cool, you know? I mean, I could see why they didn't really do it on many other props. This is kind of one of the only ones where it really makes that much sense, but in any case, he is awesome. I definitely prefer him to the cartoony version. I've seen it pretty split, though most people I've met prefer the cartoony version, which I don't really get. Now, I got mine for $125. I've been searching for like 5 years for a Deadeye Drake. Dude, they've slipped through my fingers so many times. This one was $125, perfect condition. I haven't had to do a bit of work on him, and he has the box, and the box is in pretty much perfect shape. Here's the box. It's in my garage right now because I'm gonna have to put it in my storage unit. Pretty standard affair for a Gemmy box. You know, it's got just the sticker plastered on the front, and the rest of it's just black. He does have the Menards box design with the pumpkin hollow branding, which is just... this is just so great. That branding is so nostalgic. Yeah, pretty standard. Fucking huge, like most Gemmy boxes are. Now, Drake does have a bit of an interesting development history, specifically with his audio. His audio was not made for him originally. His audio came from, like, this fuck-ass little pirate fucking karaoke thing.
Trust a pirate, lest you want to end up like me.
That's what the audio was originally made for, which is really funny because it actually it fits this way more than it fits that. Which, I mean, to be fair, this is probably coming from the fact that, you know, I'm so used to the audio being on this as well. But, I don't know, I just think it fits more with the more frightening looking vibe that this character has. But yeah, it was also used on a pirate scary skull. And the two items actually had two other phrases that went unused on Drake. He only has 3, which is pretty sparse for classic Gemmy animatronic. Most of these guys would have like 6 or 7. These guys yapped a lot. But he only has 3 because the other 2 phrases they deemed not good enough to go on him.
Avast for a moment, me hearties, and have yourselves a happy Halloween.
Yeah, he's great. He's not particularly rare or anything. He's, especially in the Midwest, he's pretty common. It just so happens that I've had terrible luck getting one, and then I just hit a stroke of really good luck out of nowhere. And yeah, he has all the Gemmy features. He has the microphone that he came with. Mine doesn't have it, but I don't care. He has the aux jack. He has volume control. He has all that. And again, he's one of the few that has a external try me button. One of the few that weren't sold at Spirit that has one. And then of course he has the proper bass button too. Yeah, sound and motion activated. His motion sensor's really good for some reason, which kind of is my experience with most old Gemmy props. Yeah, there's really not much else to say, so.
Yar. So you've come for me treasure, have you? Stay away from me, treasure, scallywag!
His audio design is seriously great, and you can see what I was talking about there with the arm. I have him on about half volume right now. He gets really loud on full.
Never, ever trust a pirate, lest you want to end up like me.
Yeah, it kind of goes up and then resets in the middle, which is cool because on the older models, the sword stays up and it kind of blocks his face while he's talking for the rest of the phrase, especially in this one.
Something wicked is about to happen.
Because, like,
I can feel it in me bones.
he pretty much immediately body turns on that phrase, and on the 07 models and like the 08s even, I think, because I think they really only updated it in 09, but I could be wrong. He would, on that phrase especially, just keep the sword raised all the way up. Or if it was on the old models, he would always have the sword raised up and then only put it down when he body turned. I don't know. It's weird. He has weird variations for really only having one model. Yeah, that's kind of about it. I love this prop. I always have. He's one of those ones where, you know, classic story, saw it as a kid, loved it, adored it so much. Actually, I saw him first in a, I think it was a Gemmy Master animatronics, or no, I saw him first in a Joe Bean Videos video, you know, the pedophile, and then later I saw him in a Gemmy Masters animatronics restoration video, and that was kind of the video that cemented my, like, dear love for this prop. He's the best pirate ever made. I'm sorry, Captain Cuts, but, you know, you get a distant second place. And then Cartoony Drake is like, I don't know, he floats a little bit. For me, he kind of floats near Captain Cuts. And then below that is everything else. Anyway, yeah, that's really about it. Shout out to the fact that this is currently the only Gemmy prop that I actually have the fucking goblet for, because Vigor and Party Monster don't have the goblets, unfortunately. I wish these were just... I wish you could just buy these specific ones, because these are so cool. Anyway, bye.